I've talked a lot about policy and housing. I've done that. So I think maybe if I was to be remembered for a legacy about ULU, I would like to be remembered as somebody who sort of saved ULU.
One part of me is in focus, but another part of me is not in focus.
But it's not just media snippets, is it? I mean, do you understand the level of anger that people feel when they see the statue of Winston Churchill being defaced, Treasury windows being smashed, the Supreme Court being smashed up, and the heir to the throne and his wife being manhandled by a mob? Do you understand the sense of anger out there? I mean, you're talking about the sense of anger with students, but what about everyone else?
Well, of course it's understandable that people seem angry because of the kind of portrayal.
But you're not condemning it.
I don't think I'm going to wade in and condemn, violence from protesters.
And if you ask me, do I believe in violent revolution? The answer is very simply, I don't even know.
Your immediate reaction wasn't horror, wasn't regret, it wasn't dismay.
No, clearly, I heard what had happened, and for God's sake, let's hope they're not hurt, because that really would have been, potential media story. Let's hope they're not hurt, because that really would have been, potential media story.
I would completely condemn student violence. I think it's an alienating thing. It goes to the heart of my campaign that I will not be a ULU president who alienates groups who aren't able or willing to come into ULU elections or union elections and take them over. My campaign is very simple. I want a union that doesn't stamp its views across the entirety of the student population. I want a union that facilitates and provides resources for individual students to have their own campaigns. I'm sure if I won that Michael would have an outstanding campaign against fees and cuts, and he'd have a wonderful resource pool that I would facilitate for him. Essentially what it comes down to is for too long, unions have been alienating and defending students. And I will put a stop to that very simply by not having my own political agenda if I win this election.